Floss Tube friends. It's Lisa Clark, the seasonal stitcher. And I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. I don't know if I can't remember what I said last time. I may have been in the throes of bronchitis or whatever, but I had bronchitis, I think, and the flu that was all going around and everything, and I was coughing really hard. And so after I started feeling better, my ribs kept hurting. I mean, really hurting. Like, couldn't take a deep breath. Really, really hurting sort of deal. So I waited and waited and waited, and it didn't get any better. So finally, I have a twig. Sorry. So finally, I went to the doctor a couple of weeks ago and had her, it's going to bug me. I had them, you know, look and see what was going on, and so they asked for x-rays, and turns out initially they thought I had one broken rib that was in the process of healing, and that's where the pain was coming from. Okay, I get it. There's nothing they can do for a broken rib, but at least I knew. So that was on Thursday. And then on Saturday morning, I was driving down to have breakfast. We were driving down to have breakfast with my son, and they called and said the radiologist read the report, and I actually had 3 broken ribs. So it's been kind of painful. And my assistant teacher at work has been out because she had to have a surgery, and so it's just been crazy. But anyway, enough about me. Oh wait, you're here to see me. Anyway, so I'm happy to be back. I'm sorry, you know, life, whatever. So welcome if you're new, and if you're old, welcome back. Completely unedited. You get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit. And I just get on here and ramble. I will say, I apologize in advance if I have to take a drink because, teacher, throat is hurting. I don't know. I think it's seasonal allergies, actually. I do. I think it's seasonal allergies, and I just can't get anything where I will cough because I'm still in, you know, quite a bit of pain and things like that. So, and there are no days. I cannot take any days off until June 13th, which is the last day of school. We stop having kids on June 6th because we're a pre-K program. We end a week early to go do home visits. So I really need to be in my best, you know, in my best shape that I can be. So if I have to take a drink, I apologize in advance. I'm going to take a sip now. Hydrate, hydrate. It's just water. The bad side is I have broken ribs. The good side is I have to rest a lot. So I have been doing some major, major stitching. So I'm on day, let's see, what are we on? Day 16 for Stitch Mania. I have had to start every single day. I'm not going to show you. Sometimes it's like this much stitching and that much stitching and blah, blah, yada, yada. I'll show you when it's all finished. But so I do have 16 starts. And I was doing a rotation every night. I would work on my Stitch Mania first, and then I would work on Chocolate Bunnies to try and finish that. And then next I was working on Land That I Love. So I finished up Chocolate Bunnies. Yay, and I'm going to show you that now. And so the idea was just to roll in another Stitch Mania. But I'm telling you, I'm like a Stitch Mania failure. Not failure. That's not right. I'm doing Stitch Mania in a very wabi-sabi sort of way because I've been getting some really great charts, and when I get the chart, then I want to start them. So it is what it is. I'm having fun stitching. So I'm going to show you some, let's see, my finish. So I did finish Chocolate Bunnies. I'm sorry, it's not ironed. And their tails are not on. I'm going to have to hold it up in front of me. So there it is in all its glory. My sweetie picked out the fabric. It's 32 count linen from Hobby Lobby, actually, because the color is perfect. But it is so cute, and I really loved stitching on it. Once I got to those bunnies, I was just like, oh, love these. But anyway, so that is in the finishing, the bag of finishes. So I need to get some stuff going here. And I don't know if I showed this or not, but I'm going to show it again. So, oh well. 3 snows on a robin's tail, then spring. I don't know if spring is even here in Michigan. Yesterday it was beautiful, 71. Today, high of 50. Thus the sweater over the summery outfit. Tell me, Mother Nature, make up your mind. Let's see. And this is so random, it's just random. So I'm going to title this my random ramblings or something. I just got this pattern in. There's probably dog hair on this, and there's probably cat hair on this. I can use both of those. Here's an example of me getting a project or a pattern in the mail and saying, oh, must start, squirrel. Literally squirrel. I got Oh My Stars from, sorry for the glare. Whoop. Oh My Stars from Little House Needleworks. Love it. It's now in my bag to choose from for Stitch Mania, and it may be sticking out just a little bit, so I'll know where it is. Let's see. I am doing Land That I Love. I did change a few things. I put it on Instagram, my changes, but here's the, as if you don't know what it looks like, because everybody and their brother's stitching it. That's the original. And these little boxes in here are white. So the white wasn't showing up for me, and it really wasn't doing anything for me, so I changed the boxes to red. And I'm using DMC. I hope that turns out okay, color-wise. But it's really pretty, and I love the colors. It's probably going to go somewhere in my kitchen, which is red and white and some blues. So, loving it. It's just, it's going slow. There's a lot of stitching in it. Excuse me. Let's see. What else do I have to show you? Here's another. Oh, now I have the hiccups. Goodness. Here's another example of squirrel. And this is kind of literally squirrel because it's autumn. Found this one. Somebody showed it on their floss tube. And then I had to have it. Pause the floss tube, go buy it, come back to the floss tube. Plum Street Samplers, Goodness and Plenty. So I started one last night. I'm going to start another one tonight, and then the third one on Sunday night. So this is how far I got on it. And I'm doing the sampler one first. Love the colors. I did change the acorn. The acorn was pink. I'm using DMC conversion. And the acorn was pink. So, nope, changed it. I'm getting bold, you guys. I would never have done that. Not in a million years would I ever change a color. Because I just wasn't, I don't know, was afraid. But not anymore. So this is what I've started, These are my starts for Stitch Mania. So I have done all 16. I'm not going to show you any of them except, unless I can find, and I don't think I can because I have it put off to the side. I started Little House Needleworks. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And I did it on a blue background. I'll show you next time. It is really pretty, if I do say so myself. Let's see. So, feeling sorry for myself because I'm not feeling good and yada yada. And I took a half day off today to check in with my doctor, and I just needed a half day. And we don't have kids on Fridays. So we had a parent event, and they had tons of staff, so I was able to leave at noon. which was great. I got all my errands run, and I'm now at home, and it is almost 4:20. That's unheard of for me. So pretty soon it's pajamas and stitching time, and maybe live PD. Anyway, so I took myself to Hobby Lobby because I've tried everybody and their brother's needles, and I love Hobby Lobby's needles for $1.27 a pack. And so went there, got some needles, got some blue 28 count even weave, and while I was in there, I found, and I have the tag on it still, and it's from the spring shop, so it was 40% off. It was $19.99. My Hobby Lobby only had, this was the last one, and I kind of swooped in. This lady was standing there looking at the bee stuff, and I kind of swooped in and took it from the bottom shelf, and she kind of gave me a look. But anywho, so look at these bees. Are these not amazing? And then I put my bee stitches in here. Now I'll zhuzh it up. I'll put some grass or something, or I don't know what I'll put in there, and I'll make these prettier. But oh, I love it. I'm gonna do like a little bee thing. Hold on. Oh, I thought I had to sneeze. And that's really painful when you have broken ribs, by the way. So, and I'm loving this. I am super excited to put this out. But I'll do bees in like August after the patriotic stuff. So, but anyway, I couldn't wait to put my stitching in there because it was so pretty. And while I was in there, there were, okay, so everybody's got the bucket, right? That the hands-on design, the new Priscilla and hands-on design thing is going to be on. So I bought 2 of the buckets 2 weeks ago when it first came out, sorry, 2 of the buckets a couple weeks ago, and stashed them away in my stash because the pattern hasn't come out and yada yada. So today, when I was in there, they had a couple more. They also had the Farm Fresh, the metal stand. I'm not going to use that. It's a little too big. Well, definitely too big for the kitchen I'm in. We're hoping to move at the end of the summer. But it's just a little too, I don't know. I just didn't care for it. So I did find a frame, a barnwood frame that had the little clip and the everything. So I may go with that, or I don't know. I don't have the pattern yet, and I haven't stitched it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Am I done rambling? I have still to come in the mail. I ordered my October, or the Halloween just cross stitch. I have every issue, and because Halloween's my favorite time of year. So I've got that on pre-order. I have the hands-on design pre-order. I love the one that came out today, or the other day, the red, white, and moo. Love that. As soon as I get that, I'm going to stitch that. And I have something else on pre-order. I can't remember. Oh, maybe it's punch needle and primitive stitcher. But anyway, so those are coming in the mail to me. And trying to think if I have anything else. I've sort of been here and there, you know, buying charts. But I'm going to stop buying so many charts unless I just find a heck of a deal. The monthly ones I will continue to buy, but I'm kind of going to go on a stash budget, a complete budget actually, because number one, I spend too much money on and cross stitch. So I have tons. Talk about stash exceeding life expectancy. Good heavens, it's amazing how much stuff I have. So I am going to kind of slow down just a little bit. I have a little tiny budget every month, and when my husband and I go to Indiana to visit his family, there is a beautiful cross-stitch shop on the way there in Evansville, and I will definitely be stopping there. But unless it's that, then I'm kind of on a stash budget. You know, we have to move and teacher salary, yada yada. Oh, speaking of stash, so I didn't ask her permission, so I'm not going to say her name, but she knows who she is. Nancy. That's all I'm going to say. My friend Nancy from across the country sent me the most wonderful package of stash and charts and fabric, and I needed it that day. It was really interesting how it happened. It came on a day when I absolutely needed a little pick-me-up, and it wasn't even the stuff that was in there. It was the fact that she took the time to send me a little something, and it was a big something, but that she, in her card just moved me to tears. So I'm I'm extremely appreciative of that. I truly appreciate that, especially, knowing postage is expensive and everything else. And I always joke with people, send me your stash if you're going to retire, send me your stash if you're going to, but this was so wonderful, and I really do appreciate it. So, brighten somebody's day. Send them a little package. It doesn't have to be much. Just send them a note. If you like somebody's floss tube, send them a note, not a text or an email. I miss letters and things. Oh. So I try not to. I'm doing better with Ray Dunn. I don't stand outside the stores and wait for I don't do that. If I'm in the store, and here's the thing, on my way home every day from work, there's a TJ Maxx. So I usually stop in, and it's my buffer, because I go from all day long with my 16 little friends, and there's just always. And even at rest time, when they are quiet or they're asleep, I still have to do this with coworkers, and it's just like, whoa. So I need that downtime. So I stop in, and I have a little routine. I go through, certain things. But I have certain things I look for, and then sometimes it's a surprise. And for some reason, I'm finding all the dog canisters, and I really need one for my cat. The poor cat just feels so left out, I'm sure. And then the other thing that I'm now collecting is I've got the USA mugs, and I think can't remember the other two that I got, 2 patriotic ones. I'd like to get Hero. I think I may have gotten Brave. I can't remember. But I'm going to do a little Ray Dunn thing golly, I am so sorry. Okay. I'm going to do a little display of Ray Dunn for patriotic, for the holidays, for Memorial Day and for the 4th of July. So, because I have a tree, I have all kinds of stuff for the 4th of July. So I want to incorporate the Ray Dunn with that. And I got the serve platter, but I don't have any of the 4th of July stuff that's just coming out. So I'd love to find that. But I really do need to cut down. I'm sitting here looking as I'm saying I want to cut down, because I have these on my table. I pulled them out for family dinner, but we ended up not using them. I have sweet tea, and I have lemonade, and then the other one, which I can't reach right now because that would hurt, was Refresh. So I was going to put all of those out for family dinner, but we didn't need them, so yay. All right, well, I'm just about at 20 minutes, and that's probably about all you want to hear me ramble. And before this terrible sneeze comes upon me, I'm going to say goodbye. And I hope that your stitching is going well. I hope everything is going well for you. And anybody interested, I'll take your stash. Just kidding. But anyway, my dogs wanted to join in. So, anyway, goodbye, friends. I hope you're keeping up with your Stitch Mania or whatever you're doing, and I look forward to watching your floss tubes as well. Please send me a link to your floss tubes. I'd love to watch them. I don't have too many that I'm watching. I like the simpler ones, the more, low key, just starting out kind of deal. I think I like to give my support to people who are just starting out. So, anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.